When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
I exist, I think. Oh, you should. I would absolutely die watching them. Because I've had some hilarious moments. I know it's crazy. I sit here and I'm like, man, it's been like what? I think because when I got affiliate, it's been like for almost 5 years. Thank you for the lurk slap. Oh, because I can check that in my career dashboard for like subs and stuff. And I was sitting here, I'm like, no fucking way. I'm unlocking like a new sub badge. Mine are the same after a certain point. But I was sitting here, I'm like, no, that is a lie. And when I go into it, I have 5 years unlocked. I'm like, no fucking way. I've been at this for like 5 years. I'm like, no, it's only been 3 to 4. No, it's been 5. So it's been a journey. A wonderful journey. What a journey. Um, you know, sure. Assuming I think I know what it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Um, New schedule will go out tomorrow. I have to confirm with one more person to make sure the thing that we talked about is actually happening. Because if it is, then we've got a couple collabs next week. A couple. I mean a lot, as in two. I'm excited though. Um, um, I'm excited. We're gonna play Peak for the first time on Wednesday. Lucky will be joining us, and we'll be collabing with Dragon Alchemist Travel. I will leave Travel. Okay, I will check it out after stream. Because after stream, I have about an hour before I go to work. No, not even. Like, maybe 45 minutes. Before I have to leave for work. Oh, that's still broken. Uh, I'm actually shocked. I got 2 days this week. Today and tomorrow. So, probably when I get home, I'll be asleep. Also, Plenty of May has got me addicted to this new game. It is fun. I was debating whether I wanted to play it today or not. I'll probably play it before, I go to bed or anything like that. But the game that she introduced me to, fun as fuck. They do have to figure out how to grow this. Um, oh, I wish I got sent home, not last week, but the week beforehand, sent home early because it was so slow. I'm a server at a brew. So, when people don't come in, I get sent home. And it's just the bartender. Which, honestly, sometimes works out. um, but this new game, I signed up to hopefully maybe be a part of a program with it. I'm excited. It's really fun. I think it has promises. It's beta right now. Um, and May was playing it, and I went, I actually might like this. So I started playing it, and I'm like, oh my god, I do like this. I played it for 7 hours straight. Um, it's fun. Hi, Metroid. How are you doing? Am realizing I sound like shit. I'm not sick. I don't know why I'm sounding like. I'm assuming my allergies. But that is okay. That's fine. How's the cool? What possessed you? Thank you, like, what possessed you to name the VC that? I need to know. I was just sitting here, and I saw you and Pickle were in the VC. I'm like, all right, cool. So I clicked on the server just to see like what you guys were doing, like what, because my Discord on my phone was like glitched the fuck out, And I see Miley is a cool kid. What? I sat there so fucking confused. I was like, what? What prompted this? I don't know. Perhaps. They might. I'm not gonna hold anyone to accountable if they disagree or not. I'm gonna have to clear all this out. This is gonna be... Oh, that's fine. We have all the gravel for days. As I've taken a lot of gravel. For this project, because this project is going to take forever if I don't have a massive amount of... That's not... I don't have the gravel. Because I'll get more by digging all this up. But it's just a lot of gravel. But that's what we have easiest access to is sand for some reason. I don't even think I've taken from my own house yet, gravel, if I'm honest. I think I've just taken from, like, the two places I know should have an abundance of everything. Not taken. Borrowed. Ta-da. 1, 2, 4. I think. Hold on. 1, 4. On the 4? No, we don't have the 5th. 1. Started here. Sand plus water equals wet sand. Yes. I agree. And not gonna lie, the texture of wet sand sounds gross. I have never been a beach. Please do not yell at me. Not scream at me. I have never been to one. I've been to a lake, but not a ocean. I also despise the texture of wet sand. Because for those who don't know, I at one point had pet hermit crabs. So I had to mix coconut fiber and sand into a texture they could bury under so that they could go molt. Because if you don't know, crabs molt. So I had to do that. Not what I wanted either. So I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore because I no longer have pet hermit crabs. Actually, I had these hermit crabs I got from the fair. Fair crabs do not live long. I had these fair crabs for about almost a year. Well, I know I had them for a year. They unfortunately could not handle second winter and were not alive, which is sad. But I do know how to raise successfully, mind you, hermit crabs. What also didn't help is I wasn't home, so I could not help watch my hermit crabs. It was mom was doing it. So, but hermit crabs are fun. They're cute little creatures. I've never been pitched by my hermit crabs either. That is something I can brag about. I've never been pinched by one. Yeah, that. But I did intensive research. I'm like, what do I feed you? Because you do not feed them crab food from the pet store. You give them real food. So I had to sit there. I'm like, what do I feed you? So I fed them oats, carrots, and strawberries. When I fed these crabs, they were living the dream. I also gave them some calcium powder. What it was. These crabs were well fed. I made sure. I would definitely own hermit crabs again. They are fun little things. Um, they're fun to watch. They need things to play with. Why are you so happy? What makes you happy? What makes you happy, Metroid? What's got you the happy? Ah, the DBD stuff. I played the PTB for the first time ever because I've never played a PTB. Um, I loaded it up to play with a friend, and I was sitting there. I was like, I just realized this is my first time playing it. Just a PTB in general. Um, the new map is dark as fuck. That map is hard to see shit on. Like, truthfully, insane. If you use the new new item on it, you will not see where you're going. Kind of thing. There is a new map. It is a variation of the Withered Isle. It is the Walking Dead map because the Walking Dead is coming to. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. My thought about it is, as soon as I saw we got Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm like, the next chapter is most likely going to be The Walking Dead. And you just see it get confirmed. I'm like, ha, nice. Yeah. And that's my other thing about the PTB is they change some things by the time you play it. So sometimes it's not worth playing it. But yeah, they have a new map. I hope that the visibility will change. New items are cool. The map has a pretty good design. Main is very small. Um, that is so fair, Metroid. Um, I believe so. Believe it's Withered. I think yes. It's another map variation, unfortunately. Um, because we took the games to custom games because we were not able to get it while playing in normal lobbies, and it is a variation of the Withered Isles. Um, I know that's been a huge complaint within the community is that we keep giving these good chapters, but we keep just giving them variations of maps instead of full blown maps. I think that's also my only complaint is they could have made such a better map if it was on its own. I do, but this map's darker than most. I was sitting there playing it is dark. The new item's pretty. I like the perk. Actually, I might replace my perks. in my game just for one of them. One of them is basically the party palettes that you have in the Masquerade, but as a perk. I do want another Yamoka. That would be amazing. I like Yamoka maps. They're fun. But I definitely think the new Walking Dead map is the darkest map. This could obviously very well change. And could have just been my visibility settings. Another Dead Dog would also be nice with the, because we only have, what, the one version, I suppose? I love RPD. I am sad that they took out the full RPD. That is something I'm personally very sad about, is that they made the map small. I'm like, but the map had so much better potential being big. Like, I know it was, like, made a little harder for the killers. I don't care. I liked full map RPD. It was always fun. I enjoyed, that is for Squid Farm. That's gonna go there. Oh. Yes. I just miss full RPD because my only complaint is that they closed the third floor in the library. Now that is a huge complaint of mine. Um, I would consider being okay with not having the full map if they open that back up. I think that added a lot of fun. Personally, I enjoyed it. Because it wasn't like you could fail the chases. Um, that is also true. Boil over. Um, but I liked full RPD. I'm a big fan of the indoor maps. I know that's very controversial to many, are the indoor maps. I think they should put a hook up there. Because I know that would be a problem. Because then a lot of people would, it would be a problem. We're missing one, I think. Must have. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be something to balance it out, is if we're to just put a, yeah, was it? But I do think that would, help with that balance. I know the map is way too big, but then you compare it to, like, Hawkins feels bigger. Or the same size as RPG used to be. Hawkins just feels like it's a big map in general. And it might be just because of the walls. Um, but small RPG feels small. Um, is my only thing, unless there is like a statistic that is bigger, which it actually might be. Me, it does not feel bigger. I think that was one of the changes I was the most sad about when I heard about that as a DBD player. I like Withered Isle because Withered Isle, I think, is our biggest map right now. The one with the theater. So, but no, I don't mind the maps. I'm just glad I don't get to see Garden of Joy a lot. as much as that is a great map, I do not like Garden of Joy. I'm so glad I just don't see it as often. I agree. Um, and the best way to counter that is a lot of people don't realize this, and it makes me is don't ever do the statue one at first. That gen is the worst one to do in the beginning. You always want to save that one. And I've sat there and I've thought about it. I'm like, I could come up with my own DVD tips. And if I were to do that, I'd call people out. Stop doing that gen. There's no reason we should be doing statue gen. None at all. Um, that is one of my biggest complaints as a player who has about 1,000 hours. It is, and that is why I refuse to do it. I get mad when people do it because they're like, well, what are we supposed to do now? Because a lot of people do it, and that map has a very good 3-gen. I was playing as Huntress in one game, and people I was playing against were not very happy about the game and how it was going. Well, they ended up 3-genning. And that 3-gen was insanely easy to hold. It was an insane 3-gen. Like, it could not have been better. But they were not happy about it. But no, I'm hoping for more big maps. That's something I really want, is just more maps. Not like big maps, but like map releases that are their own map instead of the variations. Because a lot of these like DLCs that they've come out with and like contracts, they could have made such good maps if they're on their own. Yes. That is an absolute thing that does happen. Most of the time I've seen that it doesn't work out the way that the survivors want it to. It's one of the main reasons I started running Deja Vu as a perk. Is how when the group I was playing with specifically, they could not handle gen pressure, so we would try to avoid it at all costs. Now I could really care less. If I'm honest. But potential energy. Yes. What is the buff? Because I don't think I was really paying attention to that, because I know there's a huge pyramid head buff with one of his add-ons. That I do know about. I'm unfamiliar with the potential energy one. Ooh, that is really good. That is insanely good for that perk. Like, insanely good. That is huge. I've never used the perk, but I know that's a huge thing for the perk. I used it when I was going with Vittorio, but it's gonna be very good for all the builds and stuff. Not realize that this. Oh wait, yes I did. Ah. Hello, lemon. Uh. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. I'm happy for that. Um, I want to personally see what the Pyramid Head changes are gonna be like. I'm not an avid Pyramid Head player either. I'm just curious. I know a lot of people said it's really good and a lot of people are enjoying it. From what the PT has it as. Yeah. A lick? What do you mean, a lick? Actually, go back to my storage. I have gravel. Okay. I spawn in. Cool. Right. That is not the way I need to go. Yeah. Always playing with your friends. Oh, we're already getting spawning over here. For those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm trying to increase the spawn rate of the squids in the farm, so I'm getting rid of any water within a radius, and I just chose all the way out here because it should no longer affect that area. Oh no. Your radius. Oh no. I'm gonna come up here to do the. Ooh, it's silent. Need some music, and that music's gonna be probably Stardew Valley music. That's what. There we go. No, that is insane. That terror radius. All right, I am working on this side. I was like, why is it not doing what it's supposed to be doing? That is why I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. In my recent endeavors with DP, I've really enjoyed playing Xenomorph. Xenomorph has been really fun to play. Because I was going through getting achievements, and I was like, ooh, I really like Xenomorph. Because I'm an avid, like, I love Huntress, and my Huntress main. But I think the one I could run without add-ons other than Huntress would 100% be Xenomorph, and Xenomorph's fun. especially with not fully knowing what the capabilities of the Xenomorph are within the game, because I'm also playing Alien Isolation. I've also never seen the movie. Please do not hate. I've never seen Aliens. And have I been in the presence of Sigourney Weaver? Also yes. Because somehow my college was able to get her to speak at last year's commencement. I do not know how. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. See, my only question is, with the changes, how often are we going to see Pyramid Head? Because I already currently, surprisingly, after like FNAF came out, well, this makes sense. It's most used killer right now, and like you see them a lot. But before that, after a while after Anarchy came out, there was a huge there wasn't much going on, as in there was a balance between who you're seeing. So like you didn't really there was not a balance. You always got random killers and it wasn't the same one in a row. Which I liked, but now it's just like there is a lot of animatronics, and I'm hoping we will see a change of that. I don't mind the killer, because he's a really balanced killer, and I think Springtrap is heavily balanced. It's the monotonousy of time. Because I know a lot of Huntress mains have gone to him. I'm like, ooh. For me, his axe works different. So that was really, really interesting to figure out. But I think we see him too often. And I don't want to be a part of the problem, because I absolutely would play him. Absolutely, hands down. I need to play him because I'm missing one of his achievements. Yeah, I'm interested to see the new playstyle. Because I follow a Pyramid Head main, and he's super excited for the buffs. So I'm really interested to see what it'll be like. I might hop on to Pyramid Head to see what they are. I don't know if I have any achievements left, because I'm also achievement hunting currently in the game. I have 87% done of the game. All I have left are all killer. Every last one of them is killer related achievement. So I have a lot of killer I need to play. A lot. So I have not been doing a very good job, because I currently, with the state of the game, have not been really interested in playing it, even killer sided. But I am working on trying to complete. Yeah, I've caught up with all the DLCs a couple years ago, because there's a sale, and I was like, ooh, games. Since then, I've been keeping up with the DLCs. I try not to get behind. That's one thing I don't like. Sometimes some games do is that they make DLC content or paid content where you have to pay to play it. They make it where there are achievements. As someone who likes achievement hunting, I find that stupid. Like, yes, it gets you more money because these people are like, ooh, because there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, I have to 100% this game. I have 4 completed games. I'm hoping to complete more. Stardew Valley's on the list currently. DVD's on the list. And then I'll probably do another playthrough of Isolation to get the rest of the achievements for that game. Once I'm done with the current playthrough. The only game I really don't want to... I agree. I do agree. I hope that they bring that into... I hope they follow through with it. I really do. That would allow for many capabilities for many people in order to get the achievements. There's only one game that I have currently that I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't want to 100% it. And that is 7 Days to Die. I have the game. I have played very little of it. I count my hours as I was just sitting there in the base listening to my friends play it, and I was like, what do I do? Kind of thing. It has been the only survival game, except for Core Keeper, that I have not been able to get into. The only. I don't even like Core Keeper is big a survival game, I suppose. But it is the only survival game I have not been able to get myself into. Oh, okay. If someone thinks they're easy, but no, I plan on, because I got into achievement hunting because I was thinking, I'm like, I'm interested, so I went and looked on my showcase to see how many games, like, what's my average completion on games, and currently it's 31%. Like, it'd be pretty cool if I got that raised to, like, at least above 50 or 60. So I was thinking, I'm like, I could do that. There's games that I just play, I'm like, I could, and with that, too, it also gets me encouraged to play games that I play the same 4 games. It'll encourage me to get out of my bubble and play other games that are not within my rotation of, these are the games I play. True. It's why I've set my mind to, doing a lot of things. Like, I have a lot of goals. Like, I plan on picking up Subnautica again. I plan on picking up Raft again. That'd be really fun to pick up. I have many games I want to pick back up. Like, another one is Phasmophobia. I've been playing that one with Mama Lisa. I enjoy it. I try and branch out. Like, yesterday I hopped on the opportunity to play a new game that is going to be free to play when it comes out, but it's playtesting right now. It was really fun. Am I going to be addicted to it? Absolutely. Do I know how long this addiction will last? No. But I'm super excited. Like, I've gotten back into Stardew Valley. That game I could not play for the longest because on my Switch, when I first got the Switch, I played and played and played. I am now year 7 on the Switch. So, I burnt myself out of that game and couldn't play it for a while. I've gotten back into playing it. But I also get stuck in the cycle of playing the same few games because my friends play them. And I'm like, ooh, I want to play with my friends. So I get stuck in the same couple game cycle. Because me and Lucky, we do plan on finishing the We Were Here series and 100%ing that series. Plan on going through and 100%ing it. excited for when we do that. I don't know if I'll be live for it. Because me and him, we actually talked about that last night. If we probably do go back, he will be live most of the time while we're playing it. Just because I have a set things that I want to get done on my stream currently. And I would love to do that. However, most of the times when we're like sitting there and like we're both free and like I have nothing planned, we're both sitting there doing nothing. So I'm like, instead of sitting there and doing absolutely fucking nothing, we could just play We Were Here and do something. But we will get that rolling again here soon. Another 7 days achievement. See, 7 days is definitely a game like I can sit there and I can watch people play it. It's just I don't enjoy playing it. True, we could be. I do see that you do play that quite often. A game that I'm unsure I would like there's a few games I'm unsure, like, would I actually play this on my own, or would I not? That wet sponge, please. Because sometimes it's hard to tell what games I would actually, like, just enjoy watching versus actually playing, because a lot of the games I've also found this out with, I, found out through, the fact I did not like playing them is the fact I bought them. Because I will absolutely watch someone play Gorekeeper. I hate playing it. I hate playing it. That was a lot. We could be doing a lot of things. Because my sleep schedule with how it's at, it is gone. I'm also trying to be careful with what I start and what I do, because I go back to college in less than a month. So I also have that coming up, which I'm excited for. Somewhat. I'm excited to go back and continue my education. But this is the part that I'm excited for. I am not excited for the people, though. The people I'm not excited for. The fact that I am almost done with my degree, I'm excited for. That's kind of what I figured. I think what also didn't help is the game I was playing with them is that they were farther along, and they got farther along than what I had. And so I lost interest because I wasn't at the same, like, level they were at in the game at the time. So I think that definitely does not help, because I was not around the same area they were. That's throwing back. I think definitely there would be a difference if I wasn't the same as they were. Education is fun. I like learning. I hope that this year I learn something different. Because within my psych department, I have done research before I was even in college about different things because I was in them, and that's how I knew before I fully, like, declared my major, because at first I was undecided. Is I just willingly did the research instead of forcing myself to sit there and do the homework. It was one of the few things I actually said, I'm like, yeah, I would do this. And I enjoy doing it. But currently, most of my classes is I've taught myself. And I'm like, I'm bored. Because I've sat there, I'm like, I know what this is. I know what we're talking about. Because it happened within my learning and memory class a lot. Good morning, Lucky. Just to let you know, I've taken some of your gravel. I mean, I left you a single gravel. Locked up gravel ledge. Where? That is okay. I will use every single bit. You know, I have a lot of games on my to-play list. I'm just letting you know. I'm just conveying. Do not be surprised the next time, if and when you log on, you do not have any. Because if so, I'm just gonna put all this gravel that I've been using anyways back in a drawer by the pit of the hole. Anyways, just because there's gonna be a lot, and I just would much rather you. Yeah, I mean, I can tell when I have, like, a game franchise that I have an unlimited knowledge about, and a lot of lore information that helps me play the games, is FNAF. I know, with that. Another one is Minecraft. I know a lot with Minecraft. I know a lot with Stardew. I'm starting to know a lot about Dead by Daylight. Starting at my 1,000 hours, because sometimes I sit there and I psych myself. However, that is fine. Revel. And technically, gravel would go in this one because we're currently full. We have a lot of gravel. No, but I have many plans. Determined on reliability, yes. Actually, one of my professors, he is my advisor. He's fun. He knows a lot about video games. Actually, we're in music theory, and we're talking, and he's like, and I didn't like raise my hand high enough, and so he turns to me, and he goes, "Didn't you play the game Undertale? You should be more determined." I'm like, wow. Roasting me in what games I have played. Thank you. I love this. That's the reason he's my advisor. We talked about Resident Evil games. That's another game series I have to get back into. I have to finish the RE4 remake. I have not finished it yet. I need to finish it so I can move on. Another series I have started and have not finished yet. I have plans to, though. Have not happened yet. I'm trying. From me. I got most of it. But no, I know sometimes I am the problem. I am the one stopping me from playing a lot of these games. So I just need to set my mind to do it. I've gotten a lot better about that. I set my mind to something and I'll just do it. I have gotten better about that, which makes me happy. And water's over here, so I cannot destroy that wall. Fine. This area is turning out exactly how I thought it would turn out. How it would look after I've taken out all the gravel. Looks like a giant cave. Almost. Collect all of it, make sure none goes not here. Gravel lost from here, so that. I have not done the OG. I plan to do that after the remake. I'm playing the remake just for the visual capacity. I don't know if there is differences. There probably is that I don't know about, but I do plan on going through and playing the remake as well because I believe I own it. I believe I own most Resident Evil games. I believe I own most of them. Yes, I do. I'm trying to remember what's in my library. But I do plan on playing every game, including the remakes. The only game I have not played and do not own, I believe, is Resident Evil. I might own it. I've never played it. I've been told not to play it by people who like are avid Resident Evil people. Like, don't play it. So I haven't played that one. Do I still want to? Yes. Have I done it? Done it yet? No. So when I started playing, I played with Resident Evil. Start off with Claire and Leon. 3 surprised me with how fast it was. I was shocked to find the end where I was when I ended with it. I was like, oh my god. That game was so quick. Resident Evil 3 goes by so quick with Jill and Carlos. That I was shocked by. I think what also helped with that is by that point, I just played Resident Evil and just finished it and immediately hopped into 3. So I kind of knew how the game worked and with where they hide things typically. I had the knowledge. And the knowledge helped me massively. Which is the only thing I think why I'm struggling with 4, because I actually had to restart my 4 gameplay over because it did not save from my original play. And so I was very frustrated with the fact I had to start over. So I have not touched it because I'm like all the way towards the beginning. And I was on the bit at the lake, which I have been told is very close to the halfway point. I was quite upset. I need to sleep. Not have a bed. I don't have a bed on me. It's the first time in forever I've never had a bed on me in game. Oh, well, it's almost day. Not that way. Good news about doing this is it won't be spawning over here. That is the entire point of this, so that squids spawn in the actual farm. This is so we can get ink, because I have plan to use concrete a lot. I'm unsure if I'll be using... It's just for dye purposes. I have cactus. Much of it as I have is for green dye. Have I used green dye yet? No. I have used a lot of black dye though, because I made my ceiling in the middle of my farm has a bunch of black concrete on it so that I can eventually put end rods on the ceiling and make it look like a starry night. I'm excited to do that. Cool. Actually, following this to see if it is. I follow the line. This is a lot of water, but that's fine. We're getting closer to farm, which means we'll have one other side and then we just is around. Get rid of all of the water. There will be no squids, and I am making. I don't know if I should be worried about down here. I don't think I am too worried. I'll deal with it, but I don't think I'm too worried about it. This in here. But one, two. Bring this up. Perfect. Then it's 1, 2, 4. So then this would be 5. Don't know if we'll have enough way back, but we'll see. Hopefully we will. I'm unsure we will. I hope. Because once we reach the squid farm, I will officially say we're halfway there. Technically, that would almost be halfway there. We have just one other side. And then I need to clear out the middle of the farm. Because that's another place that you also sponge until you streams of water. It's a really simple farm, so I'm not too upset about it. It's easy and simple. I think the only part that makes it like a long process is for efficiency of the farm. You need to get rid of all the water surrounding it in a 150 block radius. Obviously, right here I'm doing more. And that's purely because, well, definitely within a river radius. but I'm getting rid of all of it just so there is nothing that messes with it. Because so far we completed the Enderman farm. We have a mob farm. Lucky has done the magma cube farm. I know he's done another farm. I can't remember what it was. I've done the sugarcane, iron, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, dahlia bushes, and moss carpets, and a manual bee farm. The only one I'm not looking forward to is getting a frog light farm. Bank is going to do. What's the other farm? Going to do. I think he's going to do the creeper farm because of rockets. Don't know when and if he. Gotten so much gravel. Or right here. That down there. I don't know how far I've gone down there with what's it called? The gravel. I think I've done most of it on that side. At least what I did. And so oh. But we I know I'm gonna have to switch. Not too worried about it. I can make sure I get funds. There's some thing, but there. We'll just have these left. Should have 5 more. One. I have not. Oh, we're there. I did not mean to bump. Oh, we lost sponge that we're using. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Back to my story. And we will be putting our texture back on of our glass because I do not like the glass like this. I like it connected, but have it off so I have the ability to see um where all of my where all the glass is for the squid farm as it uses glass. I like how easy this just breaks up. I think that's my favorite part about this. Very easy. We'll go this back to the squid farm. It's coming nighttime. Not fine. Head this way. So many. And then they'll be. There is no squid. Is trying to figure out what we're looking for. No squids in the area. What else do you know about this farm is we'll skip fish. That's another food. Up there. Ooh. Ah. Totally getting to the bottom. That is not what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Oh my god, he joined. Wait. Not realizing he was gonna join. I have my Indian voice shut off, so if he comes over here, I don't even think he knows, like, the noise left. Have voice chat. We're using Discord last time we were on. That. That's there. Actually, option. That's not the options I want. I want this option. There we go. Now that's back on. Now we just need a... Hey, turn up. After me? Hilton? Grabbing all of the... All of the sponge. That is what we're looking for. I miss Sponge. Coin steak. What we'll probably do is I'll just get that as we should be fine with how I did it. Theoretically. Alright. On to the next area. Trying to get out is the problem now. Alright. Okay. I'm like, I don't know if I can access down here. Arcade. Ow. I think. I don't know if it opens up. What it does. You get rid of it though. All of it. Fine. It's a large underwater cave. Have to get rid of it. Maybe it was 3. I know it's. I know what's happening. 1, 2. Ah, that is what's happening. Place it on the 4th one. Figure things out as we go. That did nothing. Then I think it's just sporadic placing how it was. As long as it gets placed in green, the area moves. Go nowhere else. Oh. Oh no, this one's. Unjacked. For long. This area also isn't too bad compared to what down there. The more we get down, the more there'll be. This one's the out of, I think those ones. Except for the beginning. Have more accuracy of to the nether. Hello, Ginger. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Waiting for what? I don't know. The impending doom? Not really doom, but I'm waiting for a button. Perhaps it is. I hydrated. How are you doing, Ginger? Okay. Back to Squid Farm. You know, I feel that. I'm also tired. My sleep schedule's really thrown off currently. Sucks. Sucks, I tell you. I get it. I understand. I also have work today, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully good. I'm not expecting it to be too. No. Have that at least. And I'm saying this, and I'm going to jinx myself. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, we want to come in. Oh, okay. Happens. Why you don't say the word busy. But I'm saying it for the purpose of I do want it to be busy. Oh, wait, over here. Or over here. Oh. Yeah, that's not fun. I actually woke up late because I could not fall asleep. And it was, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning when I started like falling asleep. Okay, that's also fair. I speak the forbidden words that no one says to speak. Because what I've heard is it's been freakishly slow. True. But, so, Ginger, we talk about work all the time where I work at, and still, we're still terribly slow. We sit there, but why? I stutter. But that's literally, we're like, but why? Why is it slow? People, please come. Come indulge in pizza and substance that you should not overindulge in. Which is alcohol. No! No! Oh, that's not terrible. That's terrible. That's the part that's terrible. That's terrible. That's not what I need. Especially for needing to clean out that area. Do I have anything to patch that up real quick? Nope. So, we're gonna head back to my storage to grab some more. Just 2 stacks of gravel. I just realized, due to the waystones being broken for me, I cannot get out of here by clicking a waystone. I have no actual way of getting out of here until I need to get out of here. Because yes, pizza is good. We make flatbread pizza, not flatbread pizza. It's flat pizza, but it's really good. I enjoy it. Sometimes I'll get it because so sometimes worth it, and I'll like, hey, we'll usually end up sharing a pizza with other people on that shift. Fun. However, it's not stuffed crust pizza because I believe I had the stuffed crust conversation with you one day. I think it was you. It was with somebody. We're talking about stuffed crust pizza and how I want stuffed crust pizza really bad. I still have not gotten any. Stuffed crust. It was you. Okay. I'm gonna actually go finish. Down there's. Oh. Another question. Question is, how do we get out of here? This is how we got out of there. Now we have to... destroy this cave. So sorry, cave. We're no longer allowed to keep. Cool. We got another side done. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get as far as I can with this and empty out as much of it as I can. Not able to. There we go. We do need to get that cave ride. Counts as a squid spawning in it. If it was farther out, maybe, but it's not as far out as I want, as I would like it. It's gonna be so fun trying to get all these. Ah, good luck. So many everywhere. Them all. Oh, come there. Thank you. I also figured I'd have these rabbit boots. It would not look pretty trying to get in and out of these air spaces. Out them. Would not be at all easy. It would be the hardest thing ever. Oh, lunges. Want to make sure don't fall down there. Come back for this. We're gonna get the rest of it and deal with it. I have to take a different those. Just fun. That not work either. I think it's gonna be a similar approach to how that worked. I don't want to do that. Mouth? Mouth? Should be. Yeah. Oh, dear Christ. You got here fast. Oh, I can't hear you. I think I know why. Hold on. Settings. Nope. Uh, just volumes. Haha, I had muted. Anyways, hello.
I did too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Insert knowledge here. Exactly, Metroid. Anyways, what up?
I have a lot of gravel.
Oh. Oh no. You wanted to start placing it every 4 blocks then?
That's what I came here for.
Ah, thank you. There's another one started over there.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, sponge. I keep losing sponge. Actually, kind of. Like, I won't lose sponge. Proceed.
If you don't want to lose sponge, use this.
Ah! That works. Oh, I lose my double jump. Oh, after we're done using it. Alright. I have to go dry out this one. Yeah. Time to dry out. We got as far as I thought we would. I know clearing water takes like a while. And so I don't want to do a guardian for because we would have to dry it out and do it that way. So it doesn't cause server lag. Unlike certain ways how they cause lag. But some ways cause a significant amount of server lag, and we don't want that. I already have so many hoppers. I've been told no more hoppers. Except for the squid farm, we have to use the hoppers, so hoppers will be used for squid farm. Although I'm sure there's a way I could make it like a card system where so it's not a bunch of hoppers. That one's a lot of work actually. Like that other method is a lot of work. I'm not gonna do it. Don't know how to proper. We are not duping sponges. I'm drying my sponges. They got wet. So you go into the nether so that they just oh no, somewhere. There he is. Yeah. Hey. Ow. Ah! You got an invisible potion. Nice, Metroid. What are we holding up on? Ow. Hurt. Yeah.
plenty of potions. There is about 60 something that you can get. But yes, there are invisible potions. What? You cannot consume the potion.
My reach.
Oh. So why are you gonna become an invisible Metroid? This is the question I ask. You're using it. What are you using it for? You can use it whenever you like. You just collect it. You have 2 daily potions. There's a list. I should probably get sent to know what potions are available. But if you're going to use it, so you can disappear. Not that type of disappear, Metroid. I don't think. I also believe that status effects do wear off eventually. Reads label. I'm pretty sure there is status effects. This was in the contract you signed when you went to go and get your potion. Totally. That there are status effects and effects that do not last forever. Are the terms and conditions not there? I should come up with some. Terms and conditions of a potion. I'll come up with a DOS for the potions. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, not. I want to know. That's. I love that they're trying. They're trying to come get me, but they're failing. There we go. If I partially drink my potion, would I still have the potion and would it replenish itself while still activating the effects of the potion? Oh my god! That questions or a lot of questions. Questions I don't know how to answer because I didn't think of that. I have to sit here and think about that. I really wish I should have thought about that. That would have been something I could have thought about. Huh. Remember? That would be my assumption. Let's see. I still have this invisible shit. Want to sip? I mean, presuming if you didn't drink the whole thing, I'm assuming you'd still somehow get the effects. But I don't know if they would last as long. Like, that would be... Or maybe you only drink a certain amount of the said potion, and you get the effects as long as it is, and then you can share it with people. That's another thing. Another possibility. There's some good answers that I come up with. We can stretch it. See, you get it.
Without, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything to that.
No, I know what you're going to say. Bad.
All I'm gonna say is I didn't have context for a second.
Context sometimes helps. Found it. So, what are we sewing? Dude, that actually worked out how I wanted it to. Can't you just consume the water from below the pit? From below the pit of water? No.
Yeah, well,
So you have to stop the main water source.
I can place them below. I just have to get the water source. It becomes insanely difficult. You know how much water, like, because I can absolutely place, like, right there. Like, I can. Just when I start off, I don't, for some reason. But yeah, you can. I suppose this does get rid of more water, actually, now that I think about it. But, like, much further below? I mean, then you have this problem. It doesn't get rid of all the water you need it to. Because you have to get rid of the water source. Hence why you have to block off the water and, like, 4 walls in order to get it, the sponge has a certain radius of how much it can consume. Sponges are lids and not buckets. Yeah, basically. Very. I wish the sponge had a bigger radius, but then it would be too OP.
See, I call them trash cans, not lids.
I do call. Well. I was able to do that. There is no mess. It is to make a thing look like a mess, kinda.
She's against the environment.
I am not. Stop with those lies. It is my. It's not my mess. It is to create a farm for squids. The poor fishies. Well, I can't help if they spawn there. They had other water they could have spawned in, but they spawned here. They spawned there. But yeah, how you doing? I saw you saw none, Nobs. Anyways, how you doing, Nobs? Near the Prairie King. Are squids fishing? I suppose it would be a type of fish. I mean, technically, yeah. Answer? No, really. Hold on. Really? What are they considered?
Squids.
Oh! I'm learning something! Spelled it wrong. Ah! You know, that makes sense.
Highly squids are considered squids.
E. This... I've learned something new. And then magnet. Ah! I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, because even though you're giving me a way to how to pronounce it, I'm going to mispronounce it. I'm going to cry. Because I cannot pronounce things for the life. Pronouncing things are hard.
It's cephalopods.
Cephalopods. Yep, see? I told you it was gonna happen. Don't you laugh at me. Oh, did you hit the waystone, by the way?
No.
Or there?
I know.
Okay.
I don't need gravel yet, so.
Okay. And then back here, and we're gonna get rid of these and do those. We'll be done streaming. Is the Stardew music throwing you with the fact I'm playing a different game? That is that I'm also farming in, kinda. 'Cause I'm like, this isn't Stardew. Put on Harvest Moon music. Good. I have a Minecraft lo-fi playlist, but it keeps marking it as copyright for some reason. Even though it is not Minecraft music. Heckin' Minecraft. It's been a thing. It's been a thing for a while. I'm playing 1.20. I think it's been a thing for a while because the Nether is hot, no lava and no water, so it dries them. Nope, I'm drying them sponges. You're getting dry. Because, you know, dry. I think we're. I'm going. You know, I don't think we. What did I would like? I don't think squids are gonna. So I think we're. I say this now, and I hope I don't regret my word. Bit of them as we go. See, the day I found out that you could do sponges in Nether was a lifesaver because I eventually got tired of putting them in the furnace because it felt like it probably because it actually did take forever. Bubble. And then we were gonna find somebody. I have and about an hour. After we're done placing. Some sponges. And I'll come back later. Later, as in probably next. There we go. We're gonna find somebody to raid. He's still alive. So. Going to raid. I can spell his name. He raided us last time we played Minecraft. Show me fish masquerade. No. No, I'm good. Anyways, if you're subscribed, use the first one. If you're not, use the second one. Thank you all for coming on in. Much appreciated. Also, we'll be doing Stardew tomorrow. Waiting for the coral deforestation? I don't need coral that bad. I hope to see you guys over there. Bye-bye.